I've been wanting to do this one for a while too, man.
Okay, with us, y'all can't with us, y'all can't.
All right, this is the one I've been wanting to do this for a long time because I want to get your input.
Okay.
The reason why I like talking relationships with you is because we have two different personalities when it comes to relationships. Like you're real. You people think I'm reserved, but they ain't never met you. You like the definition of I don't care. I can't do it, man.
I think my piece is like that's what the like when you did my wellness check. I think I like being like some people not like that.
Yeah.
Like I don't need a person to validate me.
That's solid.
You know what I'm saying?
That's solid.
Like, and it was things that like even when I do get in relationships, I need to find myself because sometimes I get bored too fast.
With the person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
and that's the thing though, you find somebody that you so that I'll let you flow. Go ahead.
Like me specifically, it was a relationship I was in. They told me like, I need to find myself before I get into a real relationship because I don't really be there. Like I mentally can check out.
Mm-hmm.
I mentally like because I'm more focused on me trying to pretend like this is what it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want to do things the way I always been taught it was. Like I'm not living the way I can't explain it. Like I'm just not. I haven't been like. I'm not a happy person in a relationship when it's for a long period of time, especially if you're not giving me what I want. And I don't mean like money or sex. I just mean like a fulfillment. Mental fulfillment.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, because I grew up and I seen my parents, you know, they've been married this whole time. They've been married the whole time I've been alive, but they've been married for a long time. Mm-hmm. And I seen them go through ups and downs. But I also see them get a mental fulfillment to each other to where it's like, I want that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I see other people who have a certain relationship and they get a mental fulfillment to where they have a confidant. Like, I understand, like, even with my relationships, we always had these times where I can speak to certain things about, but I don't necessarily trust them, if that makes sense. Like, I don't,
yeah.
And I don't think that's healthy to the point where it's like, you don't trust a partner,
yeah.
Then why are you in a relationship?
That's a good one. That's a good one. I think I like the idea of a relationship. You know, I like the fulfillment, but I come from a different background where I want to produce love. Like you seen it and you want to fulfill it together
Mm-hmm.
with someone. Like you want to enjoy the ride with the person, right?
Right.
I want that too, but I also have so much built up in me that I just want to give it all to you. Like I just want to give it all to you. And
what does that mean?
Like the person just never wanted for anything. Like if they never had this, I want to be the first person to give it to them. If they never experienced this, I want to make them experience it. I want them to be able to. And then in my head, I make up conversations with people, like how you would have a conversation with your friend.
You had that in your head?
I think about stuff like that when I do stuff.
I had that shit out loud with myself.
That's because something wrong with you. And because you by yourself, so you just be talking to the wall. And your echo, you think they talking back to you.
Home, we be like in the car on the way home, like.
I think everybody done did that. I done interviewed myself on a bunch of road trips.
Have you ever turned the radio down?
Just finish the thought that you had in your head. That song is on, but you're thinking about something else. And you're like, hold on, this is a good thought. Let me go ahead and finish this. And you be, definitely, man. I definitely done that.
Yeah.
We just be living our head, man. But I just think that like I want a woman to be like, I never had to want for nothing. I never had to ask for anything. I'm fulfilled. Everything I get, I need it, and I live a comfortable life. You know what I'm saying? That's the ideal thing for me. But the question is like, what roles do people play in relationships? Like as far as a man and a woman.
Oh, okay.
So
My opinion on what's the role.
yeah, and obviously just baseline stuff, not anything can be interchangeable.
Baseline, basically, like man's supposed to be the provider and protector, and also, man, that's probably my issue.
That's it. Just provide or protect.
Yeah, what do you think?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Same thing.
Well,
Nah,
that's what I'm saying,
but the
like-
thing is like so, and just to get
Is it
into
more?
this,
It can't
that's
be
what,
that
that's
simple.
why people get bored and leave, right?
Yeah.
No, I think a man is supposed to provide. I think he's supposed to protect. I think he's supposed to look forward, have forward thinking, like be able to steer the ship and know the direction we're going in, and able to take the ship to that direction. I think he's supposed to be there to handle every turmoil that's going on in a relationship. I think he's supposed to put that on his back and maneuver, get everyone through whatever obstacles in their way. Yeah, but and as a woman, I think a woman's supposed to play a major supportive role. And my ideal situation is like I think a woman should be able. So I think, and this is how I think a relationship works perfectly, is a man can drive the boat, but a woman keeps the boat above water. Does that make sense? Like she makes sure the boat doesn't sink.
So she basically steering the boat.
No. He's steering it. He's guiding it through it. She just making sure, hey, this boat is gonna stay above water. That means
So she's doing the maintenance on the boat.
not doing the maintenance of it, but checking to make sure it's maintained. You feel me? Like, hey, everybody on the boat fed. Everybody on the boat is at school. Everybody on the boat is healthy. Everybody on the boat is even the captain. You good up there? Do you need me to steer? All right, cool. You got it? Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure the sails is open. I'm gonna make sure the rudders is working. I'm gonna make sure there's no holes in the boat. All right. While you looking ahead, I'm looking to the left and right to make sure nothing's coming in from this. Like that's what I mean by teamwork.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and I think that's generally speaking. I think as a woman, from a woman aspect, I think a woman can also be a helpmate when
Yeah.
it comes to getting to where you guys. I think that if y'all both have a dream of becoming something or want to do something, and you want to be in a relationship with somebody, and sometimes you can provide for somebody, but sometimes I believe that if, as a woman, if you want to go somewhere, you have to believe in the goal.
Yeah.
And sometimes you might have to, if you want certain things, you have to get out there and you got to step up and take responsibility and say, like, I'm going to help you do this to get us to where we need to
go.
be. And then maybe, not maybe, but in the future, it ain't a maybe, but in the future, I'm going to be able to take a back seat and just, let's reap all these benefits together.
Yeah.
Because I noticed that growing up, that at one point in time in society, men would go to work all day, and women would stay home and they would cook, clean, and they would
Take care of
so-called
the house
happy
and
with
stuff.
this.
Yeah.
As we see, and they were not happy with that shit. They're not happy with that.
Not now, they ain't.
They were
Back
like,
then. They
that's what I'm
was.
saying,
but
like,
not now.
The reason why I say help me because women have dreams and goals and aspects
Yeah.
of being somebody important in society.
Mhm.
They want to be presidents and CEOs of companies, and they
Okay.
are. But they also don't want to be a helper.
So it's like they have to choose one.
They have to choose one.
And I'm glad you said that because I was going to ask you this question. Because I feel like in
It
a
be
lot of
confusing to me.
relationships, confusion happens because, like I said, the guy, if he's driving a boat and he's, focused on the forward goals and she's handling some stuff behind the scenes, a lot of women I've seen want to be the one who drive the boat.
Right.
And it's like, and that's where conflict comes in when the guy's like, nah, I got this. I need you to do this. No, I don't want to do this. I want to drive the boat. It's like, I'm driving the boat. So that's why I feel like when in the selection process, I think those are some of the major important questions to ask. Is like,
I think what it is
roles
is-
or
I
what
think
is the
society
ideal
is,
role?
the society is changing the original role of what we thought a man and a woman was supposed to be.
Mhm.
providing is not just on the man anymore.
No.
It's also on the women too.
Yeah.
Because they can also, sometimes they are more educated than us to become CEOs and presidents, and some guys sometimes
So let me ask you this then:
what?
CEO woman, president woman, and wife, and mother. Is that too much? Because you gotta think about that.
That's a lot.
They can do that. I'm not one to say that they can't do that.
That's a
You know what I'm
lot.
saying? But I also don't think I think a lot of women don't understand some things have to be sacrificed to
Yeah.
achieve that.
Yeah, you
So you
definitely
can't
gotta
have
sacrifice that.
a relationship in some instances with certain people, because certain people they allow it to where you can go ahead and pursue that and fulfill your relationship obligations and your children's, lives obligations.
I
You know
grew
what I'm
up in a household where I had two parents who went to work, and they both provided. And then it was, when one was down, the other one would step up.
Mhm.
And you never seen the dynamic of the role change from
You never, because she honored that man, and he
Exactly.
respected her, like he appreciated her.
right. But it was never
A lot of
it
them
was never
demasculate the guy.
yeah, it was never
yeah.
like, oh, you ain't the man of this house.
Yeah.
I'm the man. Sit back and watch it.
Yeah.
If it was, I never seen
You
it.
never, and that's the thing. A lot of people don't do that. Where it's like we have our challenges. I'm sure they probably had their challenges, but it was
Yeah.
never in front of the kids to where it affected you and how
It affected
you looked
me,
at your parents.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Or I looked at the
The
that's why I
relationship
say-
different. Like, dang, a man ain't this because he ain't doing that, or a woman
And that's
ain't
why I
that.
say,
because
like,
they
when
doing
I'm
that.
in relationships, I have and that's probably trauma towards me too, because I put my projection on what I think or I want out of a relationship,
Mhm.
and when it's not given to me, I can kind of like shut down. Like, I can really be with somebody but not be with them, if that makes sense.
Yes, that makes 100% sense.
Like, I can be with them but not really
and be
with
checked
them,
out
like,
the whole time.
Yeah, and then like me being me, I'll be going with the flow, and then I'll never think like that. They done checked out. They done peeked that I'm checked out.
out,
They
yeah.
like, yo,
But that's it. When you think that's a waste of time, like you wasting each other's time at that point.
yeah, you are.
So
You
what is the
definitely
ideal
are.
relationship though? Like dynamics where there's two career-driven people in a relationship. How do they make that work?
They basically gotta figure out if they really in love and where they want and what their goal is. Like, you gotta have a common goal of not work related or
Relationship
goal-
related.
Yeah, relationship
Yeah.
goals. Like, where do we see ourselves?
Yeah.
Do we see ourselves retiring and going off to this place, or hey, I might want to sacrifice and be like, you know what, I don't really want to do this in these years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to just sit back and reap the benefits, or hey, I want to take this chance and I just want to be full time committed to you, man or woman.
Yeah.
Like, I have no issues with that, because if you got a woman that's making goddamn, $600,000 a year, and then you
Mhm.
got this husband of yours, he's a damn truck driver. He might be bringing in maybe, let's just say he's making in 75,000 a year, but he loves driving trucks. He's bringing in money. It's building y'all relationship, but money ain't a factor in y'all relationship.
Mhm.
But he might say, hey, I want to give this up, and I want to commit to you because I'm on the road all the time. I'm
Mhm.
not being able to commit to you. And
So the relationship is being sacrificed.
Right, and I don't want to keep putting myself on the line of not being with you, and I'm out here, I'm making my
Because
own money,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't have you sacrifice your 600,000 and you
Somebody
happy with your
who
career.
gonna give up what?
Right, like, that's the whole.
So you feel like one
dynamic.
has to give up one.
Eventually, yeah.
I,
Hell yeah.
I feel like in that situation where it's two career-driven people, if they don't make time for each other to make sure the relationship is solid, I don't think that can work.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Because
whereas
I feel like when two career-driven people are going to be driven in separate ways, and they're also going to get caught in a vulnerable state because my career wife is, in St. Louis for work all the time, and I'm in Florida for work all the time,
A person that makes
some chick is gonna
a
introduce
person that
herself
makes
to me
over,
that's gonna catch me.
yeah, a person that makes over $100,000 a year is a very busy person. Like that's a top earner. That's one of the top earners in our country. Their jobs are very important, and it's the reason why they get paid with it because it does.
But I want to take it away. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I want to take it away from money.
But that's what I'm saying. The money can because sometimes people be wanting, like they'll want a man or a woman to be with them, but they want them to earn a lot of money. But
so it's like I can't make that money and spend that time with you because one is gonna. If I spend time with you, it's gonna cost me money. So now I don't make that money no more.
Make that money.
But I got a stronger bond with you.
Yeah,
but now you want the money, so now I gotta disappear from you. So now you upset with me because I'm disappearing from you.
You're not making the same amount of
money. So
now
we arguing because you neglected me. It's like, no, I'm trying to get that money you want.
Yeah.
And then I'm in your face giving you the money, and
you like, oh, it ain't enough time. It's like
get out my face. Why you all up under me all the time? It's like you and in those situations, I think women just want the money. They don't want the person. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to. I don't think a woman will understand that sacrifice. But then even at that point, what do you do for each other? So you have this woman in the world fighting the battles of a woman in the world, coming home to you. What does that look like? And the same for a guy. He's leaving the house fighting the world problems as a guy. He comes back. What does that house look like? What do we do when we both had a bad day and we both looking for each other to console each other? What do we do? I always felt like it's the guy that has to be like, all right, you know what? I could put my day aside because, I see my woman, she need help. And that's how we are.
Sometimes you ever notice that you'll like, I think we gotta listen more. Like, I think sometimes, because we can't just give, like, sometimes we'll give an opinion. And sometimes if you know how women are, like, if you're not on the same wavelength as them, it's thinking.
You a boy.
And you say the wrong shit, you be thinking you saying the right shit, you say the wrong shit, you ain't gonna know what you did. And she gonna be mad at you. Sometimes
not even that. They don't even say it half the time.
Exactly. But that's the way women, like, growing up at me being 38, and that's why I'm like, yo, I gotta need a break. Like, I don't know how to be in relationships, and they'll get mad at you if you're not thinking the same shit they thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wanted to take them out, and you took them to a restaurant that they don't really like, but they never told you. But you like, I thought you loved it. I only said that because you liked it. Like, oh my fucking God.
Or they say something like, oh, I want crab legs, so you take them to a crab leg. Not this place. It's like, well, you didn't. You said crab legs. You didn't say,
Well, they ain't specified.
But that goes down to communication. But that type of not knowing each other comes from not having enough time with each other.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And I know a situation where you work all day, you come home, you just want to sleep, bro. And you just missing those days, those times, those moments where you don't make time to build that bond.
That's the part where I like. Me not to cut you off, but like me being alone, I like dealing with people on my own time.
Yeah.
Is that selfish?
No, that's just. And I
don't.
Why you
say it like that?
No, I don't think that's selfish because it's just like you just never met someone you didn't want to be without. That's all. I
have.
But when you
just don't want to be in there. I don't want to be
around them all the time.
No, I just don't want to be there emotionally right now. Like, I need to.
No, I get that. Like, you talking about right now, you don't want to deal with someone to, like, no, that's not bad. It's just, your preference. Like but one thing I would tell you, though, is don't sit there and try to get ready for something.
What you mean?
Like, you trying to prepare yourself to be ready to receive or to be in a relationship with someone. I think relationships and the dopest relationships that I've ever seen interact with are the ones with people who grew together. Like, hey, I'm incomplete, you're incomplete, but let's figure each other out together and help me figure out me, and I'll help you figure out you.
But that's why I've tried that before, and I think I've picked it.
Well, sometimes you pick the ones that's more incomplete than you are.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's too confusing.
Yeah. But that's what that courting stage come in, where we talking and it's like, yeah, nah, I'm a pass. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's hard to have a conversation.
It's probably more or less to environment too.
Yeah.
Like, and that was another thing that I gotta change my environment. of where I meet women.
Serious,
Serious, like you laughing, but I'm so serious.
Don't
Like,
put a laugh for that.
you can't just meet a girl at the
Because
store.
I know the
or some shit.
backstory, so that's why I'm like.
You can't meet a girl at the damn grocery
station.
store or not even a gas station. Shit. Like,
But you can though.
you can, but I don't.
The
I
gym,
wanna,
a wedding. You know, you got to get
the
out there.
gym is hard to meet a girl at the gym these days because you just hope that you just gotta be like, yo, she feeling me for real.
The crazy part about it, and
Like,
this
if
is
she ain't feeling me, then
just
I'm
my
crazy
opinion.
over here.
Yeah, because you sit there.
If I go up to this girl, she gonna think she gonna be telling the whole gym I've been harassing her.
Yeah, but you just got to like when the project start up for me and you go back to working out and stuff, and you get into that environment where because you just got to get out the house and get into the environment. I think once you get into the environment, and this is just me being a therapist to you, you haven't seen it yet. Like I don't think you've seen it in a while.
What?
Like a beautiful woman, to where you
Well,
like.
you think I just like.
No, I don't think you just work and go home. I know.
No,
you,
but I'm saying like
I know you
don't
turn
think
up, but
I don't turn up, but you know I might go out. I might, you know.
You do your thing, but like you said, your atmospheres. You go in a different atmosphere, and then you see different things, and it might give you a different perspective on things.
I just think I need to date a woman that
Owning a cat.
nah, cause it's like, all right, you ever like talk to somebody? I was talking to somebody, and I think when I like, you know how sometimes you get on that stage where like you don't want to keep it rational, then you kind of like you feel like you waited too long to get into that stage where y'all needed to know each other more, and I think it been a couple times where I did that. Like it was a chick I was talking to, like I was feeling her, but I didn't want to tell her I was feeling her. I didn't want to seem like a damn creep. But then at the same time, I still go back and forth and do like, do I want to be, am I still finding myself? Because I've been emotionally, I be going through a lot, and I don't really want to, like, I don't like talking about a lot of
Dragging
stuff.
someone into your mess or something like that.
Yeah, I don't be wanting to, like, I'm going through something
You just
right
keep
now in my
like
life.
just standoffish and everything.
Yeah, to where the point I don't like talking about certain things, and then if it come up, like it was one time, man, I said something to a girl, I told her about some stuff, but I never told her everything.
Yeah.
But I had to stop messing with her because of that, because I was like, I don't really want to talk about that, and that made me realize. No, it ain't that she kept wanting to. It's just like people be asking me certain questions, and I don't be want to talk about that.
But that's communication. So when you meet someone and you just communicate, I just feel like you should just be, hey,
100%.
this is where I'm not 100 because you can't give people 100% up front, but you just got to tell them where you at. Like, hey, this is where I'm at, and give them the option. Like, look, you know, I might lock in a little bit later. You know, there's some stuff about my life I'm not ready to talk about right now. I don't like being pushed. I like, you know, my own space. And give them the option to accept the fact that they want to deal with you or not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that way you don't feel guilty about it. It's like, I told you that.
I did that that one time with that with this one friend I had. Like, and I felt like she was forcing something a little bit. Like, she was doing stuff I didn't ask her to do. And I never even intended for it to be like that. I shouldn't have did what I did. I should have let it, like, something told me not to do that. But I did, like, because I was, like.
So she was being a good woman to you and you didn't want her to be? And you felt like she was doing too much? Too
fast.
soon?
Like, too soon, you was just like, oh, I want to cook for you and shit like that. Like, hold on now, slow down, Pam.
But you can't put your delay on there. Just because you ain't there yet. And you just, communicate that. Hey, I'm uncomfortable receiving this because...
She let me know that, like, she basically told me, like, I don't think that you really feeling this as much as me. And I said, why you say that?
What you mean?
But because I really wanted to see, because I wasn't. But like you said, she was breathing the fuck out of me, and I really was like, I think I need to stop talking to you because I am taking you somewhere where I see where you want to be, and that's not where I want to be. So I'm gonna step back out this situation.
I think you probably misspoke on that.
What do you mean?
Because I think me just on the outside looking in, when you say like I see where you want to be, and that's not where I want to be.
At this point in my life.
That's what I'm saying. You didn't finish that statement, so she just thought y'all didn't. Oh, he just ain't trying to be with me. Instead of like, not right now. You know what I'm saying? Not at this moment. I'm still trying to figure things out. Like, that's a different message than I ain't trying to be with you because I see you want to be in a relationship and I don't. And so she's like, all right, we'll get you dinner. Take my eggs and go home.
Nah, I met this one girl though. I like we kicked it around like a couple times, but like I can't find like I be trying to hit her up, she stopped hitting me back, but she was toxic as hell. I liked that shit.
That's crazy about black men. I don't know why.
She used to talk shit to me like she used to talk to me like I don't know why women like I ain't never heard of like women don't talk to me like that. Like why you talking to me like that?
You said
like
like,
that
oh
shit.
yeah, girl, talk to me like that.
I really fucking like it. She was with it though. I think she was like, oh shit, you like that shit? Like yeah, I don't like nobody. Don't talk to me like that. What the hell you mean? Like yeah.
It's a limit to that though.
It was, but I'm glad she actually stopped because I hit her up. What it was is like afterwards she started figuring out I just want make. And she like you don't want that. Cause she was talking one day and then I don't know, you know how I am. Sometimes I'm just straight to the point. And we was out to eat. I'm like, yeah, just hit me up when you get off work. She wanted to talk, like have a conversation.
Yeah.
I skipped the conversation, like, yeah, I'm at work right now, but yeah, when you get off work, I mean, when you get around the way, just hit me up and let me know.
So you didn't want the relationship part.
I didn't.
Okay.
Because
I mean, that's just
I
what
knew
it is.
the toxic. What you say? Toxic.
It's excited for a while, but then after a while you grew out of it. But you grew out of that stuff though, man. Like that's young boy.
Because really, I didn't like her, but then she started talking to me crazy as fuck. I'm like, shit, turn me on. And it kind of broke a spark to myself, like, damn, I ain't had this spark for a minute. And then it was like, I see where this going. This went crazy last time when I had it.
Gotta stop. Yeah, change your environment. Keep running to the same shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I need to change my environment. Like, I don't want to just like but I'm not in a space where I want to be in a relationship. Like it is like I don't want to be attracted to a woman and I get with them, and that happens sometimes, man. That's why I don't really invite too many people to my house.
That's you?
Nah, that's what I told you.
Oh, that's me. My bad. My little shaking leg syndrome.
But nah, it's like when I done had girls that come to my house and they'll never leave. Then I end up being in a fucking trap relationship and shit.
Yo, you wake up one morning and say, "Happy 1 year anniversary."
Yeah, like I've been trying to shake you. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be at work late today. I don't think you should be here. Cause when I get in, I'm gonna be sleepy and I'm gonna be tired. I ain't gonna want to do nothing. I'm gonna cook you something to eat. Like, nah, I ain't got no food. I think
you know what you sound like? Remember on Friday when he was like, he met that girl Janet Jackson? And he was like, my mama don't like a lot of people. I just want to go get something to eat. I ate twice before I came. That's what you sound like.
Nah, because I also have people like who and that's why I really don't like. I could have a lot of females come on my crib like, yo, but I know how I am. I don't know how to tell a person like, yo, this is just fun. Like, you need to go back to your regular life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
you got the sauce, man. So when they see you, they like, hey, I ain't letting this go.
And I don't like that though.
You don't like to be known. You don't like to know that you have that.
I don't like a woman to be too submissive. Like I said, I like them to be a little aggressive.
Defiant.
Not defiant, but more like I need you.
Toxic.
You. No, that ain't the toxic.
You toxic.
Hey, no, but I need somebody
you to disobey me.
No, I don't need you to disobey me because you know me. If you know me, I know I ain't right. I know I'm not right 100% of the time. Yeah. I'm not right all the time. Yeah. But I will argue a point just to see where you stand if it makes sense. Because sometimes you gotta make this shit make sense to me.
Yeah.
Before you like this Diddy shit that your ass was talking about.
I was thinking about the Diddy, but I'm thinking about something else too. But yeah, I don't know. I think we might be looking at the problem. You sitting there. I just want to argue with her just because. Just see how strong her points is. Even if it does make sense. Is she going to stand by it? She's too weak for me. She got to get out of here. She folded. Nah. I don't need her folded, man. If she feel like that's what it is, that's what it is. Don't be trying to sit there and nah. Baby, you right. Nah,
Nah, they didn't.
Too weak for me. You got you ain't got no backbone, man. Baby, you right. Get out of here, man. That's why you got good women coming in your lifetime. I want to cook for you, and you like, nah. I need somebody to throw hot grits on me.
Hey, you make me sound crazy.
You do sound crazy, man. You know, man, good women that just want to be with you, and you like, nah, I don't want a woman to listen to me. Listen? Oh, submit to me.
No.
I know I ain't right, but I'm still gonna argue with you, wrong as hell, just to see how right you are. No, man, like,
no,
you got to think about it from their point. Like, we both grown. I'm not finna play these games with you. We getting old. I'm not finna. All right, you got it. You do it. You do it. Like I'm saying, you do it. You got it. You can say it. You got it, but she can't.
No.
When she said she wrong, but when you said it's because I don't want to argue no more.
No, it's not even that. Like, it's not that. It's not that. I don't want you to argue a point, but I want you to be able to, like you said, if I'm driving a boat, sometimes I want you to make sure everything is good. Like, sometimes people just want me to drive the fucking boat, and they want me to handle all the other.
Correct.
Make sure I gotta make sure your well-being is good. Plus, I gotta drive the damn boat.
And mine, and to keep the boat afloat.
Right,
and drive it in the right direction.
My mental health.
I agree with you 1,000%.
A lot of times people don't know me personally. I mask a lot of shit. I'm not.
I still can't get over this.
I
can't get over it.
I don't express my feelings a lot. Like you said, we grew up different, so we're not like feelings expressed type people. Like, I'm feeling sad today. I'm feeling really down.
Yeah.
I need to check myself. Like, I don't even like talking to psychiatrists, man. They just don't. Like, they don't do it.
Oh, you talked about that.
They don't. The therapist, bro. Like, man, I want you to sit there one time. I was in there crying my ass off. And I remember you told me that one time.
I told you, bro. Don't.
And I thought about it like.
After that, you was like, you know what? I ain't never come back.
You're right. They don't even say nothing. They just fucking looking at me, bro. Now I feel like an asshole.
Yeah,
I'm not coming in here no more.
So how does that make you feel?
My brother was like, yeah, you need to go back. I'm going to set you an appointment to see this therapist. And I'm like, yeah, I ain't got time for this shit.
No, man.
I'd rather go to work.
No,
but at the same time, I do need to go talk to somebody.
But you just need somebody. So the thing is, the difference between a therapist and a relationship, because I've been in more relationships than you, is different when that therapist is that person you're in a relationship with is going to give you the things you wanted that therapist to do. Like, help me with my problem. Don't just sit there and listen to me. Don't watch me drown. Show me how to swim. Show me where I can get to.
I think that's what
relationships do that. And then when you was talking about the boat situation, like I 100% agree with you. I've been in that situation where it's like I had to drive the boat, keep the boat afloat, look both ways, watch for the weather, make sure the sails is up and all of that. And then was, you know, scolded because I ain't spent time with you. It's like, well, you can come help me do X, Y, Z or whatever. So I understand that. But at the same time, that's kind of the thrill of the hunt, where you like, oh, you just kick them off the boat. That's what you do.
I think I'm not.
But you tripped me when you said I don't like her to listen.
I didn't say I didn't like her.
Because like I get what you said. If you want somebody to check you, like, keep me straight too. Like, keep me honest.
Sometimes I'm gonna say sometimes I like you said, but sometimes I like to fuck with people. I don't know why. I like to entertain myself.
So you going the wrong way. She's like, nah, baby, you gotta go that way. Why? You kind of veer left a little bit. That star used to be over there. But how you know it wasn't that star? Like, you still going in the wrong direction. You arguing with her for 30 damn minutes. You done missed your turn just because you want to challenge.
My sister was asking me that too. Like, what happened to all your friends? Like, shit.
I argue with them.
Like, Mom. I don't fucking want to deal with that. They too nice and shit.
just a grumpy old man.
Not even though. Like, I want something real though.
Nah, I'm with you, man.
I don't want to be with somebody who's like here for me. They think I got something, and then it's like I feel like me being in the space I'm in now. I gotta find out what's going on in my life, because I feel like a lot of shit has been happening to me, and I just need to figure out what the fuck is really going on and where am I going in life, because it's just so much shit a person can take, and I don't want to bring this burden to somebody else.
Yeah, but that's why you gotta find that person.
like Ike Turner and shit, like got this fucking anger against fucking Tina Turner. He don't know why. Like,
She
damn.
just sad, so I slapped her. I seen that interview. I was like, whoa. She wasn't sad no more.
Ike was terrible, bro.
Terrible person.
Ike was terrible,
Terrible
bro.
person.
She was making good music. She made a banger. I ain't tell you to sing it like that. Sing it like I told you to sing it. Like,
Sing
damn,
it.
Ike.
Sang it.
But that's when we go back into like relationships. I want to be not just fulfilled, but I want to be mentally strong.
Strong
You know what
enough
I'm
to be with someone. I get that. It is.
Like, even if I'm because
Because you got those times where
and I've been in relationships where I've been heartbroken.
all of them are.
Yeah, that is true.
All of them are. Even in the ones that's successful. Still heartbreak. It's just I still love you. You piss me off, but I still.
Yeah, and then it take time for that shit to get over with.
We don't, bro. You want to talk about? I thought it was just me. I you know what I hate? I hate a person that can piss you off and then just 10 minutes later act like they did piss you off. And it's like, what? I'm still fucking pissed, and you over here talking about you want to play Uno? No, I don't want to play no damn Uno. I want to people's elbow you.
Yeah, but sometimes that shit is.
And we drag it, but it's just like my thing is with that is I have a good heart, so when people do stuff to me that's like foul that I expect differently from, that's what bothers me. Is that damn you can do that, and it's hard for me to let that go before I can move on and like continue to be around you or get away from you. You feel me?
Yeah, but I just haven't found somebody like that yet to where I really want to be with them. Like, even if you like, I've been with some women that is attractive, and I'm with them.
Beauty, but
That's what I'm saying. Like, that'll be cool for a while, but then after a while, it's like you still ain't fulfilling me. Like,
then what? Right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't really fulfilling me like I thought. Like, the beauty shit is cool, but it's done for. Like, it's not even that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta go to work.
Yeah.
Like, what you about to do? You want to go to the mall? Nah.
Yeah.
Like, you definitely ain't my type of person. You like you on social media a lot? Like, man, I'm not that type of person. I don't really do social media.
Yeah. I think social media is really messes up a lot of relationships.
Social media went to a
because I feel like they see it, like even like Insecure, like stuff like that, like that show.
Why you gotta keep talking about Insecure, bro? Why you gotta refer everything like I just go? They gotta be like, yeah, you right, like Insecure. Bro, what you trying to say?
Because
bro? Insecure is a good show, bro. Damn, bro, you gonna keep bringing it back to
I'm
Insecure.
just saying,
like
you gonna have people.
Like I only can relate to Insecure, the TV show.
I just feel like people in healthy relationships are actually happy until they see something like Insecure, and then be like, "Oh, I wish I had that." And it's like,
yeah, but
now your relationship ain't as special
show,
as
it got that type of thing where it's ups and downs. Like, oh shit, like damn, I was in a relationship just like that.
But they expect your spouse to act like the actor did in the show. Like how they handled it, I expected you to handle it. It's like
that is true.
He got a script. He knew that was happening. I didn't know. I'm hurt. I didn't know you was finna do that. Like, no, I'm not finna handle
or
that
he
well.
did some shit that you wish you would have did.
Yeah, or that. Like
damn, that nigga gangster.
Like,
I was trying to do some shit like that. Man, that motherfucker. Man.
Yeah, no.
But at the same time, it's like you said, it's a goddamn script. Like, damn, this shit too perfect.
Yeah, man. It's,
But I more or less feel like in these relationships, it's like you said, it's about time. And I gotta be able to get time to somebody. But
I'm gonna make you a dating profile.
Hell no.
Hell, man.
Hell no, because the women you think I like, you gonna be like, and then you get mad at me because you know how I am, bro. And you know, like, bro. Like, yeah, we went out a couple times. You ain't been talking to her, like, nah, not for.
I'll be mad. I'll be like, yo, she was good, man. She was nice.
Yeah, she was cool, but not really, brother.
Nah, man. You know what she did, man? What she do, bro? Bro, she brought me lunch in. Yesterday, and I didn't even call her. Like, I ain't talked to her in like a week, and she gonna show up with some damn Chick-fil-A. Like, not even Chick-fil-A, like a plate with a foil on it. Like, I'm like, what you doing here? Like, I ain't even talked to you for a week. What you bring me food for? Like, I couldn't do with that, man. I just told her, like, stop talking to me, man. Like, bro, what the hell? She missed you.
I don't talk to her because it's like,
You don't talk to good women, bro.
Nah, some, like certain times.
I you know what I
we
think
can
it
have
is.
we can have sexual chemistry, but we don't have nothing in common.
That's
That makes sense.
that's
Do that
something
make
else.
sense? Though?
That does make sense, but you just gotta. You know what it is, and I think we both are like it, but you're at a more extreme than I am. We don't know how to receive love, and when we receive love, we get freaked out and we want to get away from it. That's what I think it is. Honest to God, that's what I think it is. Like, so when people do good things for us and stuff like that, we kind of get uneasy. Like, oh, this is, and you know why? It's because we expect to fall. Like, if I never get up to that point where I'm in mad in love, I never get my heart broken and come crashing down.
That's
So
probably the
I
truth.
just stay right here in
Damn,
my
I ain't
safe
think about
zone,
that.
right here where I can control.
You think it's the part that I got heartbroken, and it's the point where I don't really want to leave myself.
You don't
up
want to be
that
hard no
anymore?
more. I mean, it hurts, but it's just when you find someone that it's gonna break your heart, but you just still want to be with. That's just that, and that's a difficult thing because heartbreak hurt and it sucks, and it's like everything is worth breaking up over. Her
Right.
bring you lunch to your job isn't worth breaking up, or her want to make you dinner isn't worth breaking up over.
Nah, but the little toxic chick though, she would never bring me no goddamn lunch.
And you
She-
love that.
she
You
was
love the
talk-
ones
she
that
just
don't.
was talking to me crazy, like man, what the fuck?
And you was like,
You
say that
talking
again,
to?
girl. Say it again.
But it was the sexual chemistry though, like
She rocks your world, huh?
yeah,
And you couldn't get over it. She had you sprung. But it's all right, though.
she definitely had me sprung
But-
for a little minute.
You just got to just come. Eventually, you'll come to a point to where you have a outline of the type of woman you want, the traits and the qualities and all of that.
But how do I get from this point where like, because I know when I am about to, when I do want a relationship, I do want one. Like I know the difference between when I want one and when I don't want one. And right now, I don't want one, and I feel like, is something wrong with me for not wanting one right now?
I think when you don't want one is when you need one.
Why?
Because that's at that point where you don't want it, and that's where you need someone to show you why you should have one. Because right now you just want to be by yourself, and you want to do this, you want to do that, you just want to be away from everybody. But you need somebody to show you why it's okay to be around somebody.
I don't feel like.
And that person got to be strong for you, because they got to be able to, like, yeah, he ain't talked to me for about 2 months. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
him.
But to,
That's
nah, though, it's
him.
real shit though. Like I tend to like I like to talk to people, but I don't like to talk like when I
You don't
go
have to.
to work and I get off. Sometimes I want to talk about my day.
Don't.
Sometimes I just want to laugh.
Yeah, and that's the boy. That be the you just like I don't want to do this, man. I don't wanna
Right. And I don't want to do that shit sometimes.
And you don't want to be rude. Like, you know what? It's just better you just go. That's all you just tell them. Like, it's just better you go.
But I'm 38.
Because she
and this
asked
the
you how
first
your day
time-
was.
For real though, this 38. That's the first time I've really been like alone by myself.
Yeah.
Just to be like, yo, I don't gotta worry about nobody
The
coming.
peace.
Only thing I do miss though, like, is I do like have somebody else to like help me out, like cook me a meal or something.
I don't think you want that for real. Because when somebody cook you a meal, you going to stop talking to them, you'll kick them out.
I think I get like I'd be like, you know
I'm
what?
telling you, that's what
Yesterday
it
I
is,
needed
man.
a meal. Today I'm going home.
I don't need
feel
one.
like I don't feel like talking to you.
I don't need one today.
That's what I'm saying. Like I probably need to talk to somebody.
No, I'm telling you what it is, man. You just need someone that come into your life, but you also have to be the one that be like, I'm not going to force you out. Every time I want to tell you I don't want to talk to you no more, I'm not. Just to get over that hump of this is the part where I want to push you away, and just don't. And try to force your way through it. But it has to be the right, not no toxic person. Not that one.
No,
Actual
no,
one
no.
that actually want to do good by you. And one, not the one that smothers you, but one that wants to be around you, but also want to, make you happy. But also respect your boundaries and respect your quirks. But you just can't. You got to keep them in your life. You got to stop kicking them out. You ever heard that story where
You know what? You know what? What? I'm gonna do something this weekend. I'm gonna take this to the test. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna find somebody, talk to them. I'm gonna find somebody new.
next episode you gonna tell us how that went, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now he ain't gonna find nobody because you never find one when you were looking. You just look thirsty. It just comes out of your forehead. You just
Nah, now you got me running like.
Nah.
What you thinking? Like, it ain't just gonna pop out of the sky.
Nah, but listen to me. Have you heard this story about the person that was drowning? So it was a story, right? You don't want me to tell you the story?
No, listen.
Okay.
Like,
you was laughing? That's what you got.
Nah, because he like, you ever heard of one?
Okay, so the story is a person was drowning, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a person came in with a boat, and they was trying to save him. The person was drowning. Was God saved me, right? Somebody came in with a boat, and it was like, nah, God gonna save me. So they left. Another person came in with like a helicopter, and it was like, nah, God gonna come. He gonna save me. And another person came with something else. And like, nah, God gonna save me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then they drowned, died, went to heaven. And he's like, God, why didn't you save me? Like, well, I sent you a boat, sent you a helicopter, sent you a life raft. You turned them all away. That's what I mean where you want that good woman and they keep coming, and then when you get to heaven, you'll be like, God, why you see me a good woman? It's like, man, I did, man. You ain't want to talk to him. Don't be that guy. All right, we'll do it. We'll do it.
Yeah.
Bring us out.
Yeah.
All right. So this message is going to be for everyone. Don't be afraid to be human. Make the mistake. That's how you learn. The journey is never over when you fall down. It's always over when you quit. Trust yourself. Don't be afraid to make that mistake, man. We all human. Nobody's perfect, man. Trust yourself. Every failure is just an opportunity for you to learn another way of how to do it. All right? And on that note, we out!